everybody, welcome in. Hello. My name is Sierra. If it's your first live, welcome. If you're coming back, welcome back. Alright, just bear with me here while I get ready. I know you can't see me yet. Alright, welcome in. Hello. Alright, I'll tap in here in just a moment. As you all come in, if you can, please thumbs up the live. Okay, please and thank you. Alright, welcome in. Thank you for liking. Thank you. Alright. I'm going to show the live in just a moment here. I pray you all are doing well. Okay. Alright. So that should be good. Alright. Hey sis. Welcome. Hey Shayna. Hello. Thank you so much for putting in the information. Hey, Miss Rhonda. Hello. How are you? How you doing? Thank y'all for tapping in. Hello. Oh, that's too close. Hi. Alright, so can y'all like hear me and see me, all that good stuff? Welcome in. Hello. Again, if it's your first live, my name is Sierra. Welcome. Thank you for being here. Alright, my list is open for live readings. I am doing live readings right now. The information is in the chat. If you do send over for a reading, please just put that you sent over, okay? While I wait for any of the paid readings, I'm gonna pull a few cards for the collective, just like a mini reading. And then we'll go ahead and get started. Hello, welcome. Thank you for being here. Hi, Haram. How are you? Alright. And if you guys can, please do an energy exchange with me and Spirit. And please thumbs up the live, okay? Also, if you would like to donate, information is in the chat. Alright, let me get this person out. Please don't spam. Alright, 1 second. Alright, I'll put them in timeout because, Alright, thank you guys for tapping. Alright, now, with collective readings, you just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So that means if it feels like it's your story, if you can relate to it, if it fits, then by all means take it. But if it's like off the wall and doesn't sound like your story, then it's not for you. Okay? So that's how it works. Alright, so let me just cleanse my cards here and we'll get started. And again, please just type in if you sent for a reading so I don't overlook it. Alright. So, give me a moment here. Alright. Collective reading. I'm just going to do a general collective reading and just see what comes up. I'm not going to ask anything specific here. Cleanse these cards, please, Spirit. Can you guys hear me pretty good? Can you hear me and all the good stuff? Alright. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides of light and love of the Most High God, I call upon thee. Only those of light and love who are called upon, you are welcome. Archangel Michael, you are welcome. Please put us all in the white light of protection as I go within the tarot. Thank you. Alright. Shayna, are you still here? Alright, either Shayna or Miss Rhonda, anybody. I just want to see if you guys can hear me. Alright, awesome. Thank you very much. And ground my energy. Alright, so let's see what we got. I'm trying a different angle here. Hopefully it works. Alright, Spirit. Thank you. Let's see. Ooh. Alright, this will be for the collective, Spirit. This will be a message for the collective. Alright, this will be a general message for the collective. General messages for the collective, please. What do you want to reveal to the collective, Spirit? What do we need to know? Okay. So we have Ten of Swords in the reverse. Alright. The cards are in an upright position. Alright. Let's see what's up with Ten of Swords. Alright, why is the Ten of Swords in the reverse, Spirit? For the collective, what is the energy for this? Oh, the Emperor. Okay. Ten of Swords in reverse, the Emperor. What else? Collective. This is for the collective, please, Spirit. What's the energy here for the Ten of Swords and the Emperor? Clarify, please. Thank you. The Nine of Swords. Okay. So, again, like I was saying, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. It's not going to be for everybody, but for some of you guys, it looks like you're having a conflict about leaving a connection or leaving a relationship. But I feel like, the moment that you decide to leave that connection or that relationship, you're going to step into that Emperor energy. Anything that makes you, overthink or feel like you just can't go on anymore or that's just stressing you out to the extreme, it's time to let it go. Okay, now for some of you guys, if you're with a older energy and it's for some it could be like a sugar daddy or it could just be like a older friend, but they try to control you. This energy needs to be cut off. Spirit wants you to start stepping into your power. So it's going to be different for everybody. Some is a relationship, some is a friendship. But Spirit, wants you to step into your power. Like the Emperor in the high vibration is somebody who knows who they are. They know where they're going. And if you're a feminine energy and you're pulling like the Emperor, you need to step into that masculine energy. Learning how to be able to say no, learning how to be able to say, you're not going to treat me that way. But with Ten of Swords, in the reverse, I feel like what someone tried to do to you, Spirit blocked it here. It was blocked. but some of you guys are still overthinking it. The swords is like mental anguish, okay? Mental energy. Alright, so let's see. Welcome. Alright. General messages. General. This is for the collective, please. The collective. General messages for the... Oh, wow. That literally flew out. That's the Knight of Swords. Okay. What's up with the swords here? Let me get out of field of cards and I'm going to go through them. Clarify the Knight of Swords. Clarify Knight of Swords, please. What's the Knight of Swords energy? Okay, thank you. The Two of Wands. Okay, so for some of you guys, there definitely is about to be a change in energy. You know how it being like the beginning of the month, this should definitely bring in like new energy and new people for some of you. Like for some of you guys, I feel like you're definitely tired of like the people that you're attracting, whether it's like romantic partners or just like friendships overall. It's just you're looking for something more high vibrational, something more aligned. Like you don't have time for like childish energy. So with the Knight of Swords here being paired with the Two of Wands, I feel like this is Spirit saying that change is coming. You know, the Two of Wands is the energy about you looking towards the future. Um, Turning your back on the past, not being focused to that. The wands also speak of action. So some of you guys could be thinking about moving. You could be wanting to move like to a different state, a different country for some of you guys. Some of you guys, I'm definitely feeling like a job change. Like some of you guys are like really craving a job change. Some of you guys also could be stepping into that entrepreneur energy with the Emperor here. Keep in mind, entrepreneurship and working for a company or someone else is totally different, but you definitely can do it if it's what you're meant to do, is what you feel like you're meant to do, but it's like if you're not being consistent with what you're having to do now, with like your 9 to 5, or just having to show up to your job, spirit is looking at that, and spirit is like, okay, you have to make good over this before I can bless you with more. And I'm sure you all have heard that before, but you have to be a good steward of what you have. So uh, so for the collective, spirit is wanting us to like really take notice, like take notes, I'm hearing, on what's happening. Like kind of like observe our life from the outside looking in, and really ask ourselves, is this really what I want? Is this really what I'm getting up and going to work and going to school for every day? Like, am I satisfied with this? So there are some hard questions that spirit wants you all to ask yourselves, but it's only to make you better and to make you stronger. Okay? Yep, King of Pentacles. I can't make it up. So, a lot of change in the stability, a lot of change in the finances. The King of Pentacles, in like a general reading, represents stability, represents money, can represent like a boss type energy. Some of you guys could be getting a raise to being a boss or a supervisor. Okay, some of you guys, this is what I was feeling before about you going from working a job to having your own business, that entrepreneurship. The King of Pentacles definitely is somebody that's stable. I just seen 12:12 on the clock. It's somebody that is able to pay like their bills. They're able to invest and still have liquid money to be able to do things with. You know, is really stability. But at the same time, it's like it's not gonna just be giving to you. You have to put the work in. So what spirit is saying, get out your head and start, you know, taking action for what you want. It's like stop letting other people tell you what to do, and you start doing what you know that you are called to do, is what spirit is saying. All right, it's too many. All right. I hope it's resonating for some of you guys. Let me get a sip of my drink really quick. Again, if you're just coming in, my list is open. Right now, I have no weight on my paid readings. This is a collective reading. And again, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay? Let me take a sip really quick. And please, thumbs up the live, you guys. Alright. So let's see. This King of Pentacles. Let me sit down. Alright. Clarify the King of Pentacles, please. What's the King of Pentacles? Energy, spirit. For the collective. King of Pentacles, please, for the collective. What's the King of Pentacles energy, spirit? Can I have one card, please? What's this King of Pentacles? What do you want us to know, please? Thank you, spirit. Thank you all for being here. All right. Three of Pentacles. All right. So partnership. Okay. So you attracting the people that you need to get you to this next level. I feel like some of you guys, with that Ten of Swords and Nine of Swords in the beginning, like I was saying, you're going to be cutting off some people, cutting off, you know, a job, a relationship, just what doesn't serve you. But you're cutting those things off to make room for new relationships and for new connections, okay? The Three of Pentacles is like partnership, is building, okay? Is people, you know, say for example, if you are wanting to go into like entrepreneurship or investing, the Three of Pentacles is people or resources coming in to help you know how to do that, you know. So if some of you are like, man, I have this on my heart, you know, I want to do this, or I desire to do this, but I don't know where to start. Spirit is saying, don't worry about that. I'm going to send you the help that you need, the resources you need. And that also ties in with that Knight of Swords energy, like things coming in quickly for you so you'll be able to start your new life, okay? Step into this new energy. All right, but you have to claim it. You know, at the end of the day, you can think about it all day and daydream about it all day, but if you're not setting the right intentions and doing what you need to do to get to that next level, it's not gonna happen. Okay, yes, you have guided direction, you know, yes, you have a spirit team, but you have to actually take action, putting one foot in front of the other, okay, and making it happen. All right, so let's see. All right, I'm just saying, do we have any paid readings at this time? Is anybody interested in a paid reading? Alright, just checking. My readings are 10 for a one question mini reading, and 20 for two questions for 15 minutes, and in-depth readings. Okay, and I believe right now I don't have a wait. All right, and this is the collective reading. If you can, as you come up, please thumbs up the live. All right. If I can have some hearts, I appreciate that too. Please and thank you. All right, Spirit. This is for the collective. General messages for the collective, please. General messages for the collective. Okay, thank you. Wow, new cycle. I was saying, you're stepping into a new cycle, the Wheel of Fortune. All right, you definitely, some of you guys have definitely been aligning yourself for what you want. Like, for example, say you want a, hold on. Okay, I thought I heard something. Say you want a, promotion or like a new career, and your way of helping yourself is like going back to school or doing more trainings, like aligning yourself for that. The Wheel of Fortune is like things working in your favor, like having good karma. So if you have find yourself in that place of like the Nine of Swords and Ten of Swords, just overthinking and worried, that energy is about to leave. But at the end of the day, you have to believe. You have to, believe that there's gonna be a brighter day for you. Just how, you see other people happy and smiling and content, you can have the same thing or even more. But it's like, do you believe it? You're only going to be as blessed, you know, as you believe, like as much as you feel you deserve, if that makes sense. All right, so it is shifting for you guys, but it's not just given to you. It's, you got to put the work in. All right, and by that, like making sure you're meditating, praying, trying to eat, good foods, healthy stuff, keeping good company, cutting off negative company, things of that nature. All right, and like having order. Like, spirit loves when we have an order, and like I was saying before, when we're a good steward of what we already have, you'll be surprised at how blessed you will be, how blessed you will become if you take divine pride in what you have already. They want me to shut up. But you'll be surprised at how you'll be blessed. Okay? So what else, Spirit? Too many. Alright. What advice do you have for the collective, please, Spirit? Advice. What advice do you have for the collective at this time? What do they need to know? Alright, wow. The Judgment card. Trust God. Trust Spirit. Trust that things are changing for you. This is confirmation. Like, just what I was saying. I see 222, and then we have 4 people in here, 4 likes and 4 votes. So 444 and 222. Divine alignment. I'm telling you, things are shifting for you. Things are changing for you guys. But you have to believe it. This is spirit blowing the horn. This is spirit saying, okay, all those things that you thought were not going to grow, all those things that you thought, died and couldn't produce fruit, this is spirit bringing those things back to you and expanding it. So that's all you have to do. Like, literally, it's like, you don't have to make it hard. You don't have to make it difficult. It's like, I know it's easier said than done, because we live in like this 3D world, but you have to know that you have a whole spirit team working on your behalf. You have a whole spirit team that is trying to, make things better for you, all right? If you just trust, all right? Some of you guys might have like angels in your house, of course, spiritual angels, but like actual like figurines, like little statue angels. They definitely are protecting you. They're definitely good um things to have just around you. And it's not that, you worship those things, but it's just because what they represent. Like when you look at those angels, it makes you think, oh, I'm protected. Oh, I know, you know, God is watching over me. My team is watching over me. Things like that. For example, if you have a cross, or some people wear a cross, they wear it as a reminder, okay? So some of you guys could already have these things, like a relic or something, and some of you guys need to get something, and they'll help you, all right? But know that the power is within, okay? Not in the object, okay? So, yeah, so Spirits wants you to know all you have to do is trust. Also, if some things haven't like worked out for you and you're concerned about what you're going to do or how you're going to make it, Spirit is allowing that to happen because Spirit wants you to trust. Spirit wants you to believe that you're good, that you're protected, that you'll be provided for. No matter how many jobs or things or streams of income that we have, at the end of the day, God is our source. Okay, Spirit is our source. So you have to get to the point that, of course, like I was saying before, you're a good steward over that job, over that thing, but know where it came from. Know who um gave it to you, all right? So some of you guys, you might be looking like, dang, what I'm gonna do now? But all you need to do is tap into Spirit, read your Bible, start really getting in tune, and you'll be surprised how things change, all right? So that's what I got for you guys. That was for the collective. um the bottom of the deck was the Ace of Swords, which represents truth and clarity. Okay, so things will make sense for you. Those that receive it, things will really start to make sense for you, and things will start to get a lot lighter for you. Okay, and I keep hearing, watch the company that you keep, okay? Some of you guys really need to be mindful of that, all right? Because, when you really, really start getting blessed, like in the open, some people can't deal with that, okay? So they make sure you are preparing yourself for that, okay? All right. Thank you, Spirit. All right, and again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Okay. Oh, you're very welcome. Very welcome. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. Thank you. I just got your donation. Thank you very much. So just to confirm, we're doing a one question reading for you. All right. And if so, you can type in your question when you're ready, or if you want to do general, whichever you prefer. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, sis. Thank you, Shayna. Thank you, thank you. All right, and thank you for modding for me. I'm very grateful. Thank you. All right. Also, if you're all just coming in, welcome. Thank you for being here. My name is Sierra. Okay. As you can see, I'm doing readings right now. That was the collective reading. Now I'm going to get into my paid readings. Okay. So if you are interested, information is in the chat. Okay. And right now I have Miss Rhonda. All right. So I'm go ahead and cleanse the cards, and then we'll get started for Miss Rhonda. All right. Thank you again. I need a little drink here. Okay. When will I be able to buy a house? Okay. You want to know like a time limit, or do you want to know like what you need to like do, like prepare for the house? Or do you want me just to like try to get you like a time frame? I just want to be specific. Y'all know how I am. Alright, and let me just get these good. Thank y'all for thumbing up the live. Alright, so gonna get ready for Miss Rhonda. I do also do private readings as well. If you're interested in that, just send me an email, and I'll put that in my description box. But it's also in my About Me on my YouTube page. Okay, got you. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. Thank you. Alright, so let me just get your cards together and then we'll get started. I'm just making sure we have no reversals here. Alright. And I'm going to try to get us a new deck here in a couple days. Thank y'all for bearing with me. It's just crazy how like I just got rid of all my decks. But I guess it was meant to do it. Alright. Let me just get some sage here really quick. Now I'm not going to sage between each reading, but because that was for the collective, I do want to cleanse that energy. Okay. Alright, Spirit. Let's cleanse the cards here for Miss Rhonda. Whoa. Okay. Let's cleanse the cards here for Miss Rhonda. Okay. This would be for Rhonda. Rhonda. Alright. Oh, it's beautiful. Well, you deserve it. So let's see what Spirit has for you with that. Let's see, let's see. Miss Rhonda, again, thank you, Miss Rhonda. Oh. Alright, Spirit, this will be for Rhonda. This will be a divine message for Rhonda, please. This is for Rhonda. Still, Rhonda. This will be for, oh, okay. You're ready to come out. This will be for Rhonda. Thank you, Shayna. Thank you so much, Rhonda. Alright, Spirit. Rhonda wants to know about her home, her house, that she would like to manifest. Alright, she wants to know the time frame, Spirit. The time frame. Rhonda would like to know the time frame of when she'll be able to purchase her home. Alright, to manifest her home. When, Spirit? A time frame when she may be able to purchase her home. Okay, we have the Justice card. Wow. That's so funny that I had said you deserve it, and then you got the justice card coming out first. So you're definitely getting a home. There's no doubt about that. And I'm not just saying that. I felt it intuitively, and the cards just confirmed it. So it's literally only a matter of when. So it is in, what's the word I'm looking for? It is meant. It is meant for you to have a home. That's why it's on your heart. Oh my gosh, I can't listen. I know some people think I make it up, but I don't make it up. Look, girl, it's the Six of Wands. That's success. All right, that's abundance. All right. Let me get the cards out first, and we'll work on the time frame. But that's amazing. The Justice card and the Six of Wands. This card, all it represents is complete success, and people having to see you, see you with your home, see you accomplish this. I don't know why, but for some reason, people are really gonna be shocked that you were able to do it. I don't know, like if you're gonna be like a first time home buyer. Yeah, look at that, Five of Pentacles. Or you just had like a very hard time, but it's like you're one of those people like me that they write off, that they like, oh, she's not gonna do this, she's not gonna do that, and then spirit just bam just shows out and blesses you openly. So you're definitely going to get your home. I do feel like, Miss Rhonda, within the next 6 months, I feel like you're definitely going to start doing the process of this home. Now I am seeing two things. You do have the option, because I feel like you're going to do financing to get it. Of course, all things are possible. Some people just pay for it off right, but I feel like for you, just for this home here, you're gonna have to get like financing for it. But I feel like you are gonna be approved. But you have to not worry about your past here with Five of Pentacles. It could be something here where like you didn't have the best like credit or the best like job here, but spirit is saying that doesn't matter. It's people that have had less, okay, and they were blessed with the home. So I feel like within the next 6 months you're going to start getting the paperwork here. So depending on how much you're going to be able to get with the finances, you could have the option of actually build, like I said before, building the home or buying it already. So let's get some clarity. I wasn't ready for that, so I'm gonna put it back. All right, let's get a little bit deeper. Miss Rhonda. All right, what's the time frame? 6 months. 6 months here. All right, clarify the Six of Wands here for Miss Rhonda. So, and remember how in the collective I was saying like being a good steward over where you are already? That's what's gonna really make it happen fast. Spirit seeing you being proactive, aligning yourself for what you want. Okay. Also, there's I'm hearing like look into like habitat home. Yeah. Wow. So this is like the first time, the first one. The full card is clarified with the Six of Wands. So you're gonna have to take a chance. This is literally like you taking a chance and stepping out on faith. Like I was saying, you can't really look at, if you have all the qualifications, or if, you're gonna get approved. You have to just know that, okay, within the next 6 months, I'm gonna start the process of my home. Now, the reason why I'm saying the 6 month area, because Spirit is saying you need to, work on some things. Either working on your credit or working on financial literacy. So you could, definitely could have had it before then, but Spirit is saying, once you're blessed with this, you want to be able to keep it. So you're being asked to really prepare yourself. And I know like here in Florida, you can go to like free classes, like for first time home buyers and things like that, to learn about things like that. How to take care of my home, how to get finance and things like that. So you're definitely going to get this. People, especially family, are going to be up. Ten Pentacles, bottom of the deck. Family are going to be very jealous, but it is what it is. It's what you're meant to have, and it's what you work for. I feel like it's going to be a lot of sunlight. Very beautiful. Now I feel like this is not going to be your only home. I feel like this is you stepping into a new process, but I feel like once you learn like how to do this, it's going to open the door for other things, for something else. So you will be able to be more confident with this process. All right. And again, that 6 months is um on the event that you're aligning yourself with what you need to do. It's not just going to just come out the sky. You have to put the work in, but I see you doing that. Alright, let's get some clarification. What else? Clarify the Justice card for Rhonda. Clarify the Justice card. Yes, that's great, great, great news. Clarify the Justice card. I feel like a lot of new things coming in for you. Wow. Alright, wow. Look at that. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles by the Justice card. My goodness. Stability. So it looks like you're also going to be able... Remember you said you wanted a home with like the garden and all of that? That's what I see. I know this card again is like very old, but if you look closely, she's like surrounded by like greenery. She has like flowers. She has like little rabbits down here, and she's just like sitting down, just, basking. You're gonna have like a little swing. It's something about like a little swing or like bench. You're gonna have some people like hammocks, but I feel like you'll have like more like a wooden swing or bench in the front yard. Okay, it's gonna be very quaint, like very, very cute, and it's gonna be just for you. Again, I feel like you don't really want like a massive home. I feel like you just want your own home on your own land, and you want it to be yours, the deed to be yours. And I'm seeing that it will be. Yes, the start of a new cycle. The start of a new cycle. The World card, bottom of the deck. Alright, what else does she need to know? Clarify Five of Pentacles, please. So, to answer your question, you're going to get the house. I feel like within the next 6 months, the process is going to start. But I feel like right now, the main focus, like I said before, is looking at your credit, looking at what's all on there, and learning the financial literacy for it. Okay? And I'm going to be real, it's not going to be easy, because some people are going to look out. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, bless God. It's not going to be easy, but it definitely is possible. The Hangman in the upright position is stagnant energy. It's things being stuck. It's things not moving, okay? But yours came out in the reverse, and that means things are moving like quickly. It's not gonna take long. So this energy with Five of Pentacles is like being without. It's like, not having the home you want, not having the finances, not having the stability. But with the Hangman in the reverse, is Spirit saying this is the past. This is not going to be your future. So you have to start, moving in a different way. Like, you're not the tail, you're the head, okay? As they say, you're not the borrower, you're the lender, okay? Now you might have to, borrow for financing, but still, you have to like start being more confident. But with the Hangman in the reverse, that's things that is confirmation that it's not gonna take a long time. It's not, but you still have to be patient with the process. All right. So I'm gonna get you one more here, and then we'll wrap it up. All right. What advice? What advice do you have for Rhonda with her new home, Spirit? And be grateful. You know, you have to start giving thanks and giving praise to God before it even happens, before you even see it. You know. Oh goodness. Okay. That's a lot. Hold on. That's a whole stack. Alright, Spirit, how do you want to end this reading? Okay. What advice do you have for Rhonda? What advice? One card, please, Spirit. One card, please. What advice do you have for Rhonda? Thank you. The Hermit card. Alright. So, Spirit definitely... Back at my mother's house. What was it? My son tried to take it from me and my brothers. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Well, you definitely are going to have justice for that. For sure. Definitely. And it came out first. Definitely. This card right here is the Hermit card. This is the card about going within. This is the card about really, you know, going in that secret place and really believing and trusting that you're going to get what you want, okay? And also I feel like this is something that you have to kind of keep to yourself. You know, you will have to share it with the people that can, you know, help you. But if there is an energy where they, you know, can't help you, or it's just like a judgmental energy, just don't tell them. And also I feel like you shouldn't really tell anybody at work either. You know, sometimes when you like let people know what you're working on, they can speak against it. You know, you'll be surprised just because they don't have it or because they can't get it. But this Hermit card is Spirit saying, you know, really start spending time with your home and your mind, okay? What do you want it to look like? What do you want it to smell like? You know, how do you want, you know, the process to go? How do you want, you know, things to, you know, how do you want it to go smoothly? Like, you have to really be intentional. So the Hermit card is all about going within, and this light is like, you know, his manifestation is what he wants. You know, it's like the enlightening. So I feel like you are going to get it. Again, you have, which is having to take the risk. So you're definitely something, you know, you weren't necessarily prepared to do, but you're going to have the strength and the spirit team to help you do it, okay? And it's not going to take a long time, all right? But of course, it's up to you, okay? Put the work in. All right, so that's what I got for you. Thank you, Miss Rhonda. I pray it resonated for you in some way, okay? Thank you. What we say, it's our evil stepfather. We paid for the house. My baby brother to get it back in the family. Bless God. Bless God. You're welcome. You're very welcome. So now it's your turn. Now it's your turn. You're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, you guys, give me a second. Let me check my list here. I'm going to pause for just a moment. Alright, I'm back, you guys. Why is the picture not showing? Give me a second. Why is it not showing? Okay. Alright, I'm back, guys. So, I think I'm going to go over to TikTok. Alright, see what's happening over there. Alright. Thank you guys for being here. Alright. Again, my TikTok is the same name. So if you guys want to join me over there, I'll be over there. Shayna, thank you so much for modding for me. Not sure if you still have time, but I'm gonna just check out TikTok and see if I can get some more stuff over there. Alright. Thank you guys so much for being here and your support. Let's see what she say. Need a cough drop. Alright, thank you. Good night, Rhonda. Thank you. Okay, thank you, sis. I'll see you over there.